Jerry Vera Jr. again, Mafia Seat of Power. Last half a dozen videos or so, I addressed the Mulberry Street crew and what they did and told you who some of the members were. I addressed Freemason, which you're going to have to see that because that's really, I think that's compelling. I proved that a high-ranking member of the Mafia was a Freemason, and I told you a little bit about what I knew their relationship together was. You know, the Mulberry Street crew, as I told you, was drug trafficking, okay? And one of the biggest myths, I think, in organized crime is, the old-timers, they were against drugs. They were against drugs. They were against it because of the charge, because it's a felony now, okay? When it wasn't way back when. And the charges only got worse. Guys doing a lot of time. But to think they weren't aware of it, they weren't into it, let me ask you something. I'm a boss. I got a captain who's kicking 10 grand a month to me. All of a sudden it goes to 12, to 15, to 18, to 20, to 25. And I know he's a bookmaker and a Shylock. Okay, so what? Is he earning, how is he paying me almost triple my kickback every month? How is he doing that? All of his, what, is he getting that many more bets? The bosses knew it was coming from drugs. They just turned a blind eye and they didn't want to know nothing about it until when they got arrested, and then not for nothing, a lot of the bosses turned on them. And a lot of the stool pigeons, or whatever word you want to use over the years, is because of the boss. Think about it. You're doing your thing, you get arrested, you realize, I'm going to do my time, come out, I'm done. Your paranoid boss thinks you're going to rat, even though you're not going to rat, and he winds up putting a hit out on you. What is this guy supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? Really, I always wondered that. What is he supposed to do? Say, okay, you know, here you go, kill me. I know that's the oath I took. Sorry, I have a little, it depends on the situation. You know, if you've ever been in the presence of somebody that was sitting at a table with his wife sitting there and his kids sitting there, and you're in the presence of this, and he knows they're going to clip him, even though he knows he's not going to rat, you need to ask yourself, are you going to leave your wife a widow and your kids fatherless for these guys that are turning on you, that are being paranoid and turning on you? You know what? Unless you've been put in that position to make that decision, or unless you've been present during a meeting like that, don't make that judgment on that person. I know everyone likes to throw the name rat, rat, rat. I mean, if you get caught doing something, and instead of doing your time, you rat to get out of it, hey, that's one thing. But if a paranoid boss is putting a hit out on you, I mean, you got to let him clip you, just like that, and leave your family, your true blood family, your loyal family, put him in that position. So, you know, I have a little bit different outlook, maybe because I'm a little closer to it. I've been a little closer through family members and know a little bit more about it. But that's just my opinion. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's a tough situation to be put in, to give your life for a criminal who's supposedly your boss or whomever, loyal, and he's not even going to give you a chance. My Uncle Sonny did over 20 years of his life in and out of prison. He never ratted on anybody. The only reason they couldn't touch him was because of Uncle Paulie. And guess what he went to jail for? Just look him up. Sebastiano della University. Drugs. So that's just something that I wanted to throw out there in regards to the drugs. The bosses knew about it, but if you got caught, you were toast. So kind of not fair, in my opinion.